episode 26 of Makowski's Minute. We're talking today about Boston's Boston, their debut album. So let's jump right into it. So it was released August 25th, 1976. So this just turned about 43 years old, which is pretty cool. There's 3 singles on it. It's the first 3 songs on the album, and it's the 3 biggest songs by Boston that everybody knows. It's Foreplay, it's Peace of Mind, and it's More Than a Feeling, and those songs are sweet. On the Billboard Hot 100, Peace of Mind took number 38 in June of 77. Foreplay peaked at number 22 in March of 77. And More Than a Feeling hit number 5 Christmas of 76, so just a few months after it came out. The album itself hit number 3 by December of 76, and it was about, 5-6 songs out of the 8 tunes that are on here still played on the radio every single day 43 years later, which is awesome. It's a great album. I think my favorite is Peace of Mind, actually, but whatever. So we got Tom Scholz in the early 70s trying to form a band together. He forms a band with Brad Delp, and they call it Mother's Milk or something like that. And it's kind of unsuccessful. So they got these demos going, they got a few people in and out, whatever, and eventually from the demos that they had going, Epic Records picks it up and digs what they're doing, but the record company wants them to re-record the whole album in a professional studio and not in Tom's basement. So, whatever. So to Tom, that's like, man, I got to scrap the last 5 years of everything we've been doing so I can go re-record everything. So the band, now having, Sib Hashian as their drummer, the band goes out to LA with the record company, whatever, and goes to record the new album. All they did really record, or all they used from those recordings, was some drum tracks and vocal tracks. And everything else Tom Scholz just did in his basement without telling the record company, and that's what we hear. Well, you got the boys on the back right there too, and I just thought that was a really, really cool story. He just kind of was like, I'm not going to scrap everything I did. He went back to his home studio, polished up those demos. He switched them over to a professional format so he could send them to the record label, and that's what we hear today. I always thought that was a really cool thing. And yeah, that's really it. It's a great album. My favorite is Peace of Mind. Let me know what your favorite tune on here is, because like I said, you got Foreplay, you got Smokin'. Smokin' was one of the first tunes that I learned to play on drums when I was just a wee lad. So that's one of my favorites too. But it's a great, great rock and roll album. If you haven't heard it, I don't know where you've been under a rock, but go check it out. Boston's Boston, debut album, 43 years old last August. And that's it. Thanks, guys. Join me next week when I'm talking about Boz Scaggs. See ya.